2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Craig Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the New York Knicks starters. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Anthony, and it's Guerin in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Reed. Good work defensively by Rodman.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pippen against Anthony. Outside Pippen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And the Knicks with possession. A steal. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space in transition. That extra space to work, lay it in.
Frazier dishes to Ewing. Anthony right side. The kick out to Frazier. Shot clock at 6. New York moving the ball around. The 3 from Anthony. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Pippen. And Ewing sends it back. Another shot. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Rodman.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Frazier the pass to Carmelo. Rodman grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Rebounded by Anthony.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And the shot is good. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Rose against Frazier. Passes to Carmelo. The dish to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony, the pass to Frazier. Ewing can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 6. The kick out to Rose. Now the pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Pass to Jordan. And here's Pippen, covered by Anthony. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Rodman. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Looking for their first basket of the game. Here's Ewing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Ewing. Both free throws good from Ewing.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Rose dishes to Rodman. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Over Reed. Jordan's shot is off. Knicks trail by 4. Guerin passes to Ewing, and Patrick Ewing with the slam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Sloan. Love up top. Over to Busher, and he makes the 8-footer.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And here is Monroe. 1:53 left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. The shot off that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. And his team does do a lot of dirty work. That's what he thinks gets them through games. Those extra possessions and those deflections on defense really make a big difference. We'll see if they can get that going again tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. So an early focus on crashing the boards. Now here's Monroe. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. High arcing shot. Monroe, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Passes it to Love. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Love. Knicks trail by 7. Monroe outside. Here's Ewing. Sinks that one from the post. Ewing's got 6 points.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Noah kicks to Butler. Wide open. The Knicks pull it in.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Monroe against Armstrong. Down low. Here's Love. That's tipped. Monroe up top. Up again.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his point.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago up 1. And the second quarter will get underway. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Dang. Noah is out there with Grant. Then it's P.J. Armstrong, and it's Butler in a 2-guard. Al Richardson. The pass to Barnett. King outside. Five on the clock. Trying his luck from deep. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Feeds it to Dang. King with the steal. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Richardson outside. Noah with the block.
Well, this is a guy who has great wingspan and has an ability to get to shots others can't.
Dang against DeBuscher. Now here's Dang. He's guarded closely. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
That's second chance points, right? If you want to keep Joakim Noah off the glass, you better do your work early.
Porzingis against Noah. Porzingis can't hit. And the Bulls with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Noah. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Noah's got 4 this quarter.
I'd say this guy is not afraid to throw his body around. Joakim Noah converts off contact.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Rose finds Jordan. Now here's Rodman. Back to Jordan. Outside Rose. Here's Noah. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Noah's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Frazier against Rose. Frazier with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Noah with the block. And he's able to get it back. Frazier the pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Pippen. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for New York. Here's Guerin. Now, here is Reed. Taken away. And here is Jordan. Gilmore passes to Jordan.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Out to the right wing. Here's Ewing. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Chicago.
Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by New York. Now Frazier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked. Pippen against Frazier. Pippen kicks to Jordan. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 9 points. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Starks checked in for New York. Monroe comes in for Frazier. The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Sloan. 1:02 left in the first half. Rodman, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Inside, releases, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game, that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively.
Love's checked in for Chicago. No good on the second free throw. John Starks on the wing, guarded by Kukoc. Here's Starks. That's tipped. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's Rose, this time the assist by Kukoc. Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. And here are the Knicks. Pass to Houston. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Houston's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Rose with the ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite a bit in the second quarter, and they've got a nice 8-point halftime lead to show for it. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebound. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort. People weren't moving, they weren't screening, and they definitely weren't hustling. They need to hit the ground running to be competitive in the second half, or they could get blown out.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Anthony is out there with Reed. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the 2-guard spot. Goes up from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Here's Gilmore, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Frazier. For Chicago, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Ewing. Poked loose. Here's Rose. And Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Frazier, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Rose kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing, and Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rose. No good that time. Nice D from Frazier.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Reed. Count that bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Bulls leading by 6. Passes it to Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Ewing misses.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Frazier against Pippen. A step-back shot here. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Frazier.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Rose against Frazier. Rose passes to Jordan. The 19-foot shot. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
That one good for 2.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Frazier against Rose. Shoots over Frazier. Rose can't hit.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Guerin passes to Frazier. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And Ewing with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Frazier. And there's another one for the Knicks.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Butler kicks to Dang. Richardson against Armstrong. And the pass to Sloan. Clock at 4. From downtown. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 7. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Starks up top. He's covered by Grant. Starks against Grant. Starks the pass to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Sloan. They get it back.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Armstrong. And the second free throw, good. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Sloan passes to Butler. Here's Sloan. Richardson covered. A second chance effort. Pass to Sloan. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kukoc. Over Richardson. Good work defensively by Richardson. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Kukoc against King. The 9-foot shot. From deep. New York, no good that time either. Here's Butler. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Knicks trail by 6. They've got Grant. Kukoc is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Love in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Double team on Ewing. Pass to King. Some nice passing by New York here. No good from Ewing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Love dishes to Sloan. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ewing, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ewing's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Here's Sloan, covered by Monroe. There's the pass to Love. Fade away. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Monroe outside. Lays it up off the glass. Monroe's got his first bucket in this one.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Chicago calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. Stolen by Pippen. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Rodman brings the double team. Here's Guerin. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Ewing. That shot off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. He kicks it to Rose. Anthony against Pippen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Pippen no good on the free throw.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
The Bulls leading by 6. Rose looking around. And Ewing with the block. With the floater. Guerin no good. And Chicago has possession. The feed to Rose. Jordan trying to free himself up. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Jordan.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Rose with the double team. Frazier the pass to Anthony. Over Gilmore. And the shot is long.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Knicks trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Rose kicks to Rodman. Back to Rose. He dishes it to Jordan. No good on the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Frazier against Rose. Jordan high post. Pass to Gilmore. The shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Outside Anthony. Rose against Frazier. The 3 from Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Rose. And the layup falls.
Kevin, that is unbelievable. One of the best big shot makers this game has ever seen.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 52 seconds left in the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Scottie Pippen.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Anthony, the pass to Reed. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And so they foul intentionally. And here's Rose. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ewing dishes to Anthony. Got a piece of it. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Frazier, the pass to Ewing. A 3-ball. It's deflected, but he gets it back. From deep. Gilmore grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.